So today we will discuss some very short answer questions from magnetism and matter. The first question is, give two examples of magnetic dipole. You may think, what are the two examples? What may be the two examples of magnetic dipole? Okay, so I'm giving the two examples. You may have the third one also, which may be correct, but you have to check the third one is correct or not. The two main examples of magnetic dipoles are current carrying coil and bar magnet. The second question is whether magnetic dipole moment is a vector quantity or a scalar quantity. You have to think about it. You already know about electric dipole moment. So now I am talking about magnetic dipole moment. And you have to decide whether this magnetic dipole moment is a vector quantity or a scalar quantity. Later on, we will discuss also why it is a scalar or why it is a vector. So you have to decide whether the magnetic dipole moment is a vector quantity or a scalar quantity. Well, the answer is the magnetic dipole moment is a vector quantity. The third question is, write the unit and dimension of magnetic dipole moment. So, okay, we know that just now we have revised that the magnetic dipole moment is a vector quantity. Now we want to know its unit and the dimension. So, well, I'm sure you are prepared with your answer. So the correct answer is the unit of magnetic dipole moment is ampere meter square and the dimension is L2A. Of course, meter square is L2 and the ampere is A. So if the unit of magnetic dipole moment is ampere meter square, then we will have the dimension ampere will be replaced by A and meter square will be replaced by L2, that is L square. So the dimension is L2A and the unit of magnetic dipole moment is ampere meter square. Now from where this unit we derive? Of course, from the formula. The unit will always come from the formula. So the fourth question is, write the formula for magnetic moment. So if you have a magnetic dipole, say a current carrying coil or a bar magnet, so let us do it in terms of current carrying coil. For a current carrying coil, the magnetic moment is denoted by capital M. And if the coil is having n number of turns, and I is the current flowing in the current carrying coil, and A be the area of cross section of the current carrying coil, then the magnetic moment M will be given by NIA. So A is the area, that's why we are getting the meter square. The area is in meter square. I is the current, and current is in ampere. So the magnetic moment M is equal to NIA. So interestingly, you may remember it like M is equal to NIA. M for मुझे, N for नहीं, I for इसको, A for आया. मुझे नहीं, इसको आता. So if you don't remember the formula for the magnetic moment, of course you will say मुझे नहीं sir, मुझे नहीं, इसको आता. That is M is equal to NIA. So M is equal to NIA is the magnetic moment of the current carrying coil, where N is the number of turns of the coil, which has no unit, it is only a number. I is the currents, which is the unit is ampere, and A is the area of cross section, which is in meter square. That's why the magnetic dipole moment is having the unit ampere meter square, and for dimension the ampere will be replaced by A, and area will meter square will be replaced by L2. So the dimension will be L2A. And to remember the magnetic moment for a current carrying coil, you may say, if you don't know, just say मुझे नहीं इसको आता. M for मुझे, N for नहीं, I for इसको, A for आता. So M is equal to N I A. To just have fun with your physics, तो मुझे नहीं इसको आता is the formula for magnetic moment, and hence the unit is ampere meter square, the dimension is L2A, and this magnetic dipole moment is a vector quantity, and a current carrying coil is the most popular example of a magnetic dipole. So the fifth question, a bar magnet is kept in a uniform magnetic field capital B, and we have to find the moment of the pair of the forces acting on it. So the moment due to the pair of the forces will be tau is equal to mb sine theta. Of course, the moment will depend on only two things. One is we are having a bar magnet, and its magnetic moment is capital M. Any dipole, any magnetic dipole will have a magnetic dipole moment. So we have a bar magnet here. So this bar magnet will also have a magnetic dipole moment capital M. Now this magnet, this bar magnet, this magnetic dipole is kept in a uniform magnetic field capital B. So of course the magnetic moment will depend on the moment of the pair of forces on the bar magnet will also depend on capital B. So it is depending on both capital M and capital B, but it depends on the angle. What is the angle with the direction of magnetic field B? What is the angle of the bar magnet? If the angle of the bar magnet with magnetic field direction is theta, then the moment due to pair of forces is given by tau is equal to mb sine theta. Because it is a magnetic dipole, it must be having a magnetic moment m, so tau will be depending on m. Because it is kept in a uniform magnetic field, it must be depending on capital B, so the formula tau will be having B also. Further, the angle between the B and the bar magnet is theta, then tau is equal to mb sine theta is the moment due to the pair of forces on a bar magnet kept in a uniform magnetic field capital B.